Hey, Sparkly.
Welcome back to Tales of Symphonia. We're here in the House of Salvation after meeting up with Sheena,
With who?
the ninja girl.
The what?
Can you hear me?
Who? You're adorable.
The what?
You're adorable.
God dang it. Okay, I don't know what triggers this. I think this is just a random story skit that happens once you get to a certain
I
point
think
of the game.
this activates when you hit like a certain level.
That makes sense. That's just basically Kratos saying, "Oh, you get strong now, and now you got battle tips."
Yeah,
which
see, that's why
really neat.
I said I think you only get that when you reach a specific level.
Yeah. And now it's like, okay, you're good enough at fighting now that you can learn how to actually do battles in this game, which really isn't that hard to figure out. Although, this is me not remembering where to look it up. But this is the synopsis in case you forget what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Like I like to imagine I like to imagine if they would get the advanced battle tactics like Mario and Luigi did.
Oh God, no! You know how hard it was for me to unlock those the first time I
It
played
was
that
amazing though.
game? Oh, they're amazing, yeah, but I sucked at using them.
They weren't that hard.
Depends on which one you're doing. Also, for people that are astute at looking at this, you can tell when I started a new recording session because the in-game clock is back to 1 minute now instead of being whatever. There's that little yellow clock underneath the main timer. That's the in-game timer for when you're actually playing, and then the top one is the total time played.
Yeah, I think I clocked in like over 100 hours when I completed this game.
Sounds about right. I put in like 200 hours.
I forget my time. It's been like 8 years.
If you're gonna do everything in this game, expect to spend over 100 hours on it.
Yeah, this is not a game you can just do on your first. This is not a game you can sit down like on the couch one day and just hop on willy nilly. You have to actually put time.
Well,
into it.
to be fair, I put a lot of time in this when I was in college. My friends and I would play this on the weekend, and we beat this game like 3 times in 1 year.
By the way, I just want to say, while grinding, I got sick of this battle theme really fast.
Oh, I can understand that.
I got sick of the map theme as well. To the point where I'm like, I want to mute this shit. Where's the mute button?
That's why you don't spend 2 hours grinding.
Make me.
I mean, sure, if you're 10 levels ahead of what the game expects you to be, you're gonna beat every boss no problem.
Fun fact though, I was actually trying to follow a guide that I was following when I first played this game. And that's exactly what the guide said to do. It just said grind Lloyd to level 12 before you fight this boss. and then after that, just curve stop everything.
Sounds like the person that did that wrote that walkthrough sucked at this game and overleveled. Because aside from the optional super bosses, this game is not that hard. It's really not.
I believe you. I'm just laughing.
I know. It's kind of like when you were doing your run of Abyss, and you're just like, wait, you had trouble with this when you first played it? Because I'm kicking everything's ass.
Then you look at the levels, and you're like, how the fuck?
It's like, well, what level are you? 15? Jesus Christ, man!
I mean, I managed to beat the swamp boss, not swamp optional boss with little effort.
Yeah, the boss that you're not supposed... You mean the behemoths that you weren't supposed to fight right
Yes.
away?
I beat it. I came back and kicked its ass.
You were supposed to ignore it the first time.
I did ignore.
The
thing is, I did ignore it the first time, but after that segment, I went back in and kicked the shit out of it.
You were supposed to come back for it later and fight it for real, and then you could.
Yeah, we kicked the shit out of it early. We skipped that entire. We did a sequence break.
Didn't you also record it like glitching out and like getting stuck on part of the background and like spinning in circles?
Yeah, that's what happened to it. It refused.
You were like dodging it.
It's apparently it's not programmed to cross a bridge.
That's what it was. So you managed to get off to the other island, and it kept chasing. It tried to keep chasing you onto the other island.
Yeah, apparently it's not programmed to cross a bridge. So I just stood there taunting it the entire time. It's like you. It's like that entrance fee. It's like that entrance to Twinkle Park in Sonic Adventure. Cute couples get in free. Apparently, Big the Cat counts as a cute couple.
Well, he is huge. Froggy got in there. He has to get in there somehow.
Am I a pretty girl, Froggy?
Rain, again, stop with the physical abuse. Poor Genus.
Yeah, you know, Cho. That awesome banquet dish. It's awesome. I've had it.
Oh yeah, it tastes amazing.
Yeah, you ignore the spice and it's really awesome. Shut up.
It's a good thing Colette knows how to lie.
And then you look off screen. There's Dick Dastardly in the corner.
Shit.
They stole my my master plan. Come on, Muttley, we're going somewhere else.
Here's the thing, Coton. We're not going to be getting that spiritual statue for a while.
Yeah.
That's not till like 2 dungeons from now.
Oops. Bye, old man. We'll never see you again.
First time I played through this game too. I don't think I did that mini game because I didn't come back later with Icicle.
You are so out of it. You are so out of touch, man.
Well, it's Lloyd.
Oh shit! They're on fire again, aren't they? God, it's like they like every year they always catch on fire because someone's stupid enough to do something.
Yeah, like trust the Desians because that worked out so well for Azalea, right?
It's like the equivalent of someone borrowing sugar in a cup and they never bring back the cup. Dick.
So Lloyd admonished, what? Don't mention Desians around Lloyd. He gets easily pissed off.
It's a trick. Yeah, he's a racist fuck. It's like, that's not a race, you dumbass.
Desians aren't a race. There's just a group of people that technically... It's like, well...
Yeah, whatever, you dirty shit, no.
I can't discriminate against them if they're not if Desians aren't considered a race.
Yeah, whatever, you dirty shit, no.
God damn, man.
I like that you have no idea what I'm talking about. That's what makes this hilarious.
God damn it, man. Are you gonna explain it or not?
I think the audience knows what I'm talking about.
God damn it.
I'll tell you once the part is over.
Okay, whatever.
I like that. I like how it's like Lloyd's a dick. Lloyd gets told. Lloyd gets praised. What?
Yeah, all because he used the word avaricious.
I used a big word.
And he didn't.
I are too smart.
He didn't even. He also somehow managed to use it correctly in a sentence, despite not even knowing what the word actually means.
Lloyd is basically Ed from Ed and Eddie.
Oh, yeah, there it goes. My brain stopped.
Hug me! It's like you're sitting there contemplating. It's like you're sitting there contemplating. It's like, oh my god, he's right.
Also, Colette learned Ring Whirlwind, which is one of her better moves.
I never used it.
And the only reason I used it is because on that line of arts, she'll eventually learn Paraball, which I kind of want her to learn before we go to Thota Geyser.
I think she did actually learn Paraball when I played, but I didn't use her all that much because I couldn't really find a useful role for her myself.
It's helpful for.
It's not. Again, it's not the character's fault. It's just I'm not used to that playstyle.
It's fine. Like I said, it's useful for when you're going through Thota Geyser because it's all water enemies, and it's one of her few lightning-based attacks.
Oh yeah, I forgot the water temple where I just had Genus be like, just lightning the fuck out of everything.
Basically, yeah. I mean that's kind of why you don't really need Paraball. And yeah, that came out of.
That guy's like, you fucker stole my wallet.
God damn it!
I need that to pay I need that to pay the utilities.
I am so glad this game doesn't have,
toll police.
Unlike
toll booth.
Also, I don't know. I don't know why, but for some reason I got stuck going across that bridge.
It's a toll booth.
God damn it.
It's like pay the toll. It's like you want to cross, pay the toll. What do you mean? What do you mean you're gonna beat the shit out of us? We just want money.
We just want our pole back.
Hey man, that's my. Hey man, it's my pool. Give it back.
No, you're not nice.
Oh no! What? No way. I guess I'll just have to take it from you.
By force.
It's like you and one army. Only the army of the living dead.
Shit. Don't get all Fire Emblem heroes on me.
Only the army of the living dead. Oh no, I heard stories about this. You're gonna turn my body inside out and then feed my innards to the buzzards. That's disgusting. We just want the hat back.
Wait, what was that from? Oh.
Yeah, that was the I think that was the one with the $1 million hat.
Oh right.
I think that's one of my favorite jokes in that one.
Oh look, it's your favorite city, Palmacosta.
Yeah, fuck this city.
Oh wait, no, that's Lewin that sucks. Palmacosta's fine.
Screw that city too.
Palmacosta, Lewin's worse.
Yeah, Palmacosta's okay. It has free wine.
That.
I have a fancy helmet. That makes me important. I can't. It's like, how are you doing, man? I can't see shit.
Oh, hey, it's Magnus.
No, I just call him. What was it? Budget Raditz. That's what I call him. Budget Rat.
Budget
Raditz. Yes. Raditz on a budget. He is literally Raditz on a budget. He even has a similar. He even has a similar voice to Raditz.
It might be the same voice actor now.
It's probably not now, honestly. But I'm just saying he has a similar voice and attitude to Raditz. And I'm not sure if that's a good. And honestly, I'm not sure if that's a good thing.
I think when Logic did his Let's Play of this, he compared him to Vegeta, and I'm just like,
no, Vegeta was actually confident.
No, if anyone in this game is Vegeta, it's Ewan.
Yeah, he's actually relevant.
Stop right there.
Depending on what you consider relevant in this game.
Relevant? By relevant, I mean actually doing shit.
I mean, he does stuff.
Sir, I see.
More in this than he does.
Sir, seriously, this helmet is garbage. I can't see shit.
It's like that Data meme. Can't see shit, Captain.
Oh God, poor Data.
No.
Who threw that piece of paper at me? God damn it! You're gonna poke someone's eye out with that, kid. Jesus.
Also, Magnus sure likes to use the word vermin. I don't know why.
It's his nickname for his dog. Oh, my dick!
Oh, you son of a bitch.
My dick!
Even though
He keeps hitting me!
Thigh, you bastard.
It's the legendary dick hitter. I've heard of you.
Lloyd, stop. Do you want to turn this into the next big sale?
You just dab people in the dick. I know you all too well. Have your cups ready, man. He'll hit you in the dick with every chance he has.
Butters, I kept telling you, stop shooting people in the dick. Not cool, man.
Yeah, seriously. I don't care how evil he is. You don't hit the family jewels. Why is that specific number? Like, how do you remember this shit?
How many other, like, there were 73 other criminals they apparently killed, so.
Let's see, he's MIA, ran away from the IRS.
Yeah, you keep thinking to that too.
It's like he talks about the $5,000 Cardinals. It's like, and you look over, it's like literal Cardinals. it's like, huh? I don't know how. Probably should have phrased that better. Shit. The guards look like the guards. I like to imagine the guards looking at that. It's like, shit. Now what?
It's like, I didn't expect that. It's like, why didn't you throw it? It's like, but he stopped it. So he can't stop all of them. Just keep throwing fireballs, damn it.
How are we gonna fix this? Are we gonna make this look good in post? The hell is post? Keep shooting.
Good job, Colette.
Oh, my dick!
Stop hitting that!
Why does everybody keep hitting me in the dick? Oh, God!
Ow.
Oh, boy's gonna be feeling that for weeks.
Wow. I can't believe every single one of them kicked you in the dick.
Shut up!
I love how we're just ignoring that, like, this is the biggest character moment for Lloyd for, like,
Who gives a fuck?
a good 90% of the
Who
game, and
gives
we're
a
just
fuck?
shit-talking over the entire
Who
time.
gives a fuck? They have subtitles.
I'm joking, relax.
This game has
So it is
subtitles. Who
kinda-
cares?
It is kind of sad that all of Void's development as a character kind of halts for a good half the game after this point.
Hey, Lloyd, why don't you go summon the Teen Titans for us, okay? How about that? You think you can do that for us? Cool.
I think Teen Titans was before this game came out, actually. I think we mentioned that in an earlier part.
Yeah.
But I'll help since I'd be worried about you otherwise.
It's a shame, man.
No, don't say that, Rain. You just want an excuse to dropkick someone.
She's a teacher. She doesn't know how to fight people.
Bullshit!
So she kicked that one guy back at the.
Teleportation, yeah!
Yeah, no one else has that ability.
I like to
What the hell?
imagine that's like the warp they use for Darkseid.
Oh shit!
Yeah, no joke. If this was Darkseid, we'd be dead already.
So what? He warped over to Apocalypse? Great. Now we'll never catch up. Jesus Christ!
Fuck this!
I don't even
Fuck
think
this! I'm
Apocalypse
going
is in
home.
the same galaxy. I don't even think Apocalypse is in the same galaxy.
No, he's not. Ow! Ow! Stop making my head ring! Stop that!
No, if he was Darkseid, he would just be shooting Omega beams.
No, if this was Darkseid, you'd be dead already.
No, that's my point. He would warp over to this human ranch, and he'd be trying to nuke us with his death rays.
Fuck this gay Earth.
You look out in the distance, there's that.
No, he'd be
you
good.
look out
No,
in
he
the
would be.
distance-
He'd be at the ranch and be like, "Fuck this gay Earth."
No, he'd just be sitting at the ranch. You look out in the horizon, and you see this red laser just darting across the sky. It's like, aw, damn
Yeah,
it.
just insert the but. Just insert the planet.
I'm not inserting the Omega beam into this,
insert
no.
the planet blowing up from from The Last Jedi here, and there you go. That's pretty much what would happen.
God damn it.
Don't actually do that because you'll get a copyright strike.
But I'd better get going soon.
Probably.
It's almost time for the
I don't know. I don't think Magnus would be smart enough to be
No, he's not. Not even
to be
close.
Darkseid. Darkseid would kick his ass.
Not even close. It wouldn't even be a contest.
Seriously.
When I compared him to Raditz, I literally meant inside and out. As in he's just as threatening as Raditz.
I mean, Darkseid can't even beat Superman.
Yeah, he can.
I mean, he almost.
Yeah, he
beat
can.
Superman
He's
a
beat
couple of
Superman plenty of times. What are you talking about?
Didn't protect Dad or Grandma.
I thought that was Doomsday that beat him.
This time.
After the one, no, that's the death of Superman. Darkseid's never actually killed him, but he beat him like to a fucking bloody pulp plenty of
I know
times.
Darkseid's like the strongest villain in the DC universe, so that makes sense.
Yeah, Darkseid is.
Or one
yeah,
of.
Darkseid is no joke when it comes to DC.
You think?
He's pretty much Darkseid is pretty much DC's Thanos, though Darkseid came first.
Well,
Yeah,
if the
I
choice
remember
is
that
so
because like they
then I'll at
like
least try to
when the
believe
guy
you.
made him, he's like, dude, if you're actually gonna copy DC, at least make him look big enough.
It's like, no, it's Marvel's like, hey, can I copy your homework? Sure, but just make it a little different.
And without faith.
Well, I think it's more like the guy that created Darkseid is the same guy that created Thanos too, which is why they look so similar.
Well then,
Makes sense.
thank you all very much.
Which is why his editor's just like, dude, if you're just gonna copy your old work, at least make him look slightly different.
Yeah. By the way, that was Chocolat. I don't like Chocolat. I eat the candy, but not her.
Yeah, early on, Chocolat's kind of a jerk.
Jerk, you mean flat out bitch.
I mean, to be fair, she has a reason to hate you.
Not really.
When it gets to that point.
Again,
she
not
overreacts,
really.
but- She overreacts, but can you blame her? I mean, considering what eventually happens, considering what she finds out.
You could actually, think. Like
She's in a blind rage at that point.
I do like. Don't get me wrong, people. I do love this game, but even though I like this game, there are plenty of things I will point out that don't make any sense.
Oh yeah, if you think back on this, like this is like a 12-year-old game. Like there's a lot of flaws in this game. It's not perfect.
Like I do hate Dawn, but let me put it this way, there's a lot more things wrong with that than this. The things I point out in this one are more like nitpicks than anything.
Yeah, it's definitely nitpicks. There's a lot of minor plot holes in this story that kind of just get resolved off screen.
Yeah, they were nice to you. They gave us free wine and everything. It was amazing.
It's a good thing Colette loves you no matter what you do.
It's like the default option.
No, she's just that much of a good friend to you. And nothing else.
I like how we're just now talking about the copy, people.
I think this came up earlier. I think this would have come up earlier. I just never saw it.
I just like it's like oh man, those people almost died. It's a good thing we stopped it later. It's like 2 seconds later. Man, who were those guys?
Fuck those guys.
really short attention span.
Well, it is Lloyd that we're talking about here. If it's not about fighting, he doesn't really understand anything in the real world.
The kid's got the attention span of a goldfish.
I mean, I can kind of sympathize with him. I was never very good at school either.
Yeah, but had a better grade than 25 out of 400.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. Also, I like how this is just one giant jump cut.
Well, you have a choice of either going to the Tower of Salvation, which is halfway to the village, or you can just jump straight back to town. The only reason why I'm only going halfway is because you can get a bunch of extras. You can get a couple extra things here if you do it this way.
Hey, what's up? I got a message from Mr. Door. I have a message from Mr. Door.
Oh, great. Door's gonna be an asshole again.
I have a message from Mr. Door. He said, cut that shit out.
Oh, great! He's gonna go and attack the.
We're gonna go fuck that guy up.
Attack the human on his own.
It's like we're gonna go.
I'm sure that'll work out just fine.
It's like we're gonna fuck that guy up.
Our tour guide got captured by Desians, so Dory's
Son of a
go.
bitch!
Damn it!
And now you
see,
why?
I told you.
And now you why? Now you see why I don't like this character. Like we're gone for like 2 seconds. We're gone for 2 seconds.
You were gone for 10 seconds. What happened? I got hit by this big light that was attached to a lot of metal.
No. It's
That's
like
a train,
it's
son.
like we were gone for 2 seconds. What happened? Well, one of them had a quarter.
Damn it. I like my Little Nicky reference better, but okay.
I didn't catch that, but now we have both. Now we have 2 things that we don't get.
You were gone 10 seconds. What happened? I got hit by this big light that was attached to a lot of metal. That's a train, son. Don't stand in front of that. Oh, great. He's right. He's right. That kid does have the same hairstyle as Lloyd. What the shit?
Poser.
Except it doesn't look like he can stab somebody.
He looks like
it.
Elvis.
God damn it.
Thank you very much. Thanks for the free money.
Alright, and you have to get the spiritual statue too, so that's another excuse to jump cut halfway there.
You may as well get it while you're here.
It's an optional side quest, you don't really need to do it. In fact, it's been so long since I did this, since I played through this game, I don't even remember what you needed it for.
Sorry, I kinda used it for Halloween decoration.
Oh, that's right. And then this is how you find out the one that's actually in this House of Salvation is a fake one, and the real one got stolen or lost because the guy took it with him on a pilgrimage and dropped it somewhere. You do have to do this, otherwise when you go to Thoda later, it's not going to be in the geyser, so you can't pick it up.
Yeah, I think this is a requirement regardless.
Yeah, and then you get a title for doing it.
There is something extra there that I'll talk about when we get there too.
Yeah, we're not going to get to Thoda for a little bit.
Yeah.
It is the next main dungeon after the human ranch that we're going to, so it's not that far off, thankfully.
Yeah.
You just have to remember to come here first, and then also remember to, after you go to Thoda, to come back here to give it to him. Because I tend to forget to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think anybody can blame you for that. Fuck!
Oh, thanks, Dirk. So Dirk made the fake one. That makes sense.
Dad, what kind of jobs are you doing? They're called commissions, son.
You'll understand when you're older.
It's not that hard.
I mean, you're already pretty good at it. You could probably do it as a side job. Speaking of which, that is a side quest you can do. Is that you can make figurines of every character in the game. I would recommend against that though, because it's just for bragging rights and it takes for frickin' ever.
Yeah, they're about as pointless as the bottle caps from Resident Evil 4.
That too. I actually forgot about those.
Yeah, the less we talk about those, the better.
Yeah, so you do have to go here in order to unlock that. Otherwise, when you go to Thoda, you can't do it.
But it's one of those "but thou must" scenarios.
Kind of. Well, right now they don't know how to deal with the geyser at this point.
Geysers erupt in boiling water. It's dangerous. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah,
it's like, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
What the response should have been. Well, no shit. Well, it's like, well, yeah, I know that, but I don't give a shit.
Jeez, Genus, way to be a dick.
Sad.
God damn it, Kratos. This is why I love Colette. She doesn't treat you like an idiot.
Like, no joke, when I picked the second option, everybody was like, holy shit, how'd you know that?
Like, holy shit, he's actually smart enough.
No, I think that option you actually get if you choose the second one, that's one of those trick questions where it's like you assume the first one's going to be the right one, but it's not.
Yeah. I mean, you get the same response either way. I think basically all this does is it kind of lowers your affinity with everybody except for Colette.
Yeah, hers is at max by default, no matter what.
I mean, you can still lower it. It just takes longer to do so.
There's really no reason to.
Anyway, so before we go to Thoda we can't go to Thoda Geyser yet because we actually have to get there. We have to go save Chocolat. And we're going to be doing that in the next video.
Sigh. Do we have to?
Well, in order to progress plot, yes.
I mean, you can just replace her with a plank of wood and it'd be no different.
I know you don't like her, but we got to save her eventually.
Fine.
I'm
fine, but
I know.
Fine, but I'm getting a Hershey bar before we do that. I'm going to watch it.
Fine.
I'll get a Hershey bar and then make it melt. Just so I can satisfy myself.